channel food. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe if you like video like this.
Yeah, I've never seen this before. First time. What do you think it is?
People say it's displacement from hurricane. We're just in Costa Maya, so if these birds wanted to land, they would have stayed there.
Yeah.
You know? So
do y'all normally see this many flying around at night? Like
the birds are dying while flying and falling on the ship. So basically, these guys just went down. Yeah. What were you saying?
They're going there too. They don't.
But it's crazy because not many of them fall there.
What happened in here?
Not normal. You've not seen this before.
Yeah, I never seen like this. What's bird?
It's the moth too.
Is that a sign? Is the world wicked? Because you only see this in movies.
Yo. What's up? What y'all doing?
Maybe the Cole just opened that door to check it out.
And I'm the one that called the feds on that. Jamie Foxx states in this, spoiler alert, but Jamie Foxx states in the special that Diddy was responsible for what happened to him, and he is the one that called the FBI on him.
So I thought they were always friends. I thought they had like a history of friendship.
They did.
And he always would go to Puff's parties. And
They did. They had a bromance, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? They was bros.
And then it went sour.
Somewhere under the rainbow. There was a rumor, or I can't say it was a truth because I wasn't there, but there's been a rumor that the whole time when Jamie was out for the industry insiders, Diddy had did that to him.
Okay.
He caught Jamie filming, allegedly, or whatever. They told Jamie to chill. He didn't chill, and allegedly Diddy and security beat Jamie ass, and that's why Jamie was in the hospital, allegedly, right? But then there's the thing where they saying that they gave him some type of pill or something that knocked him out. But it all was alleged connected back to Diddy, right? Because something happened with Diddy and Jamie. After he said Diddy did something to me, he said, and I'm the one that called the feds on him. So everybody out here that's talking about Diageo, this, that, and the other, better go back and think about when that happened to Jamie and start looking at the chain of events. I wouldn't say his get back, but for his protection, Jamie was scared, right? He disappeared, right? He out now as soon as Puff went to jail, right? We see him at the game with Jerry Jones, right? Before, nobody seen Jamie. We just had these mysterious sightings of him on the boat, and then they had the fake Jamie out here, right? Then we haven't seen him. As soon as Puff went to jail, he was at the goddamn Dallas basketball game. I mean, football game, right? And now he just went and shot his special. And who's special strongly based around? Diddy.
For the Roman bromance, the sweet turns sour. Payback is a bit even under the rainbow.
God. Oh.
The best decision she made, grab her child and get the hell out.
Check this video out, y'all. This hunter runs across this shelter in the woods and he decides to leave a trail cam for 7 days. Check out this structure first, you guys. He finds this in the woods, so he decides to leave a trail cam strapped to a tree for 7 days, as you're about to see here. He leaves it strapped right to that tree right there. As you can see, the trail cam is pointing directly at the structure. Seven days later, along with many broken limbs, this is what he captures on the trail cam. Check out that Sasquatch right there. He captures this on the trail cam after leaving it strapped to a tree, pointing right at the shelter for 7 days, you guys. This is without a doubt legit evidence that these creatures exist and they're out there. I'm gonna zoom in so you can get a good look at him. He's gonna face forward here in a few seconds. You're gonna see just how wide he is. Now, if this was a man in a suit, it'd have to be Shaq or somebody, or just look at that shoulder span. That is not human. Check it out, you guys. This is a Sasquatch, up close and personal, that was found near this structure. Check it out, you guys. Amazing creature. Look at the bulkiness of it. Hair coming down to the face. Can't really see his face, but you can kind of make it out.
What the Sasquatch was looking for? Some snacks? You don't want to find out.
Demons kind of like follow you around. And in the Jewish Talmud, it says there's so many demons compared to humans that an average man on a regular day might have 30,000 of them on his left sleeve. That's what it says. Like crazy to think about. That's what the Jews believed. So they follow you around kind of like caseworkers. I'm not talking about possession or oppression. It'd take about 30 minutes to explain that. Basically, they're just like assigned to your life, like caseworkers. That was the way I think of it and the way I explain it. They follow you around and they look for grievances. He didn't put his left signal on. He's disrespecting the law of the land. And they write up a little fictitious lawsuit, take it to the court of heaven and see if they can get it passed. The court's like, no, this is frivolous. And they just keep writing these like legal cases against you until they get something to stick. Until Jesus is like, yeah, that is something they need to, you're right. Okay, I'll prove that one. They show up to your life with a warrant to destroy your life, and you've given it to them through your actions, and it's signed by Jesus. And so you're like, in Jesus' name, leave it. They're like, bruh, Jesus is the one that signed that.
Yikes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so you've got to repent change your mind.
So, hey, be careful. Be good. Huh? Don't be bad. I think it's just pushing.
Was before. What are these wristbands? I don't know what they are. You don't know what they are? Mr. Secretary, you have just testified to the American people you're incompetent at your job, because I've been to the southern border, and if you go to the southern border, along the southern border, you see thousands of these wristbands, because the illegal immigrants wear them. The drug cartels, every color corresponds to how many thousands of dollars they owe the cartels. You've turned these cartels into multi-billion-dollar criminal organizations, and these are modern-day leg irons, because these are children being sold into sex slavery, and you don't even know what they are. That is astonishing. Mr. Secretary, how many children have been sold into sex slavery under your administration?
Senator, we are taking it to the cartels.
How many children have been sold into sex slavery? Do you know how many children have been sold into sex slavery?
To an unprecedented degree.
Mr. Secretary, I want to say to you right now, your behavior is disgraceful, and the deaths, the children assaulted, the children raped, they are at your feet, and if you had integrity, you would resign. And I will tell you, the men and women of the Border Patrol, they've never had a political leader undermine them. They despise you, Mr. Secretary, because you're willing to let children be raped to follow political orders. This is a crisis, it's a disgrace, and you won't even admit this human tragedy is a crisis.
These are great guys. No, these are great guys, though. I'm telling you, don't listen to me. These are great guys. Yeah, it's like Terrence Howard. Great guy. Great guy. Great guy. Great guy. Yep. What he asked me to do every day before set. Great guy, though. Great guy. Great actor. Yeah. But guess what? I'm not a snitch. I'm not a Me Too'er. I'm not someone that's a money-hungry lady. I know exactly what happened to me. Great guys. But listen, great actors, great artists. Great theys, great thems. I mean, who knows anymore? Great demons. I don't know. Great shapeshifters. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hawaii Five-0. More great guys. Pretty much just one. Hey! Zipper face. Great guys. I don't know nothing about Clive Davis. I know that him and P. Diddy were boyfriends and boyfriends. And that's basically how P. Diddy got to the top. And I know that that's why Whitney Houston's not with us anymore. And that, you know, that letter that she handed to was it Brandy that day and Monica? I've always wondered what that said. Probably run for your life. Tom Hanks. It's a very hard thing for me to wrap my head around. But a lot of people aren't what they say they are. And I'm not here to tell that truth, but guess what? Maybe I'm not who I say I am, you know? It's like, how can you trust me, really?
Hollywood is on fire.
Probably because I'm here, but I'm not, you know, I'm not gonna unalive. Like, no one's gonna get me. I don't say any names, you know? I just mess with them. It's a bunch of demons. I'm covered by the blood of the Lamb and the Father in the mighty name of Jesus Christ.
Hey, everybody, look this way. That is one straight overhead.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Ryan, I'm getting the call still. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Mom, stop touching me! Let go of me! Stop! Mom! Stop! Where are you? Mom! 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 Mom, where? Mom! Mom! Stop! Mom! Mom!
Did that kid just open a portal? Or just mommy doing a dirty prank? You guys decide.
On September 27th of 2024, a woman named Jalen immediately grabs her phone to record something on camera. It isn't often the case that this happens, but tonight it occurred once more. Jalen had been lying in bed while doing work on her laptop when something noticeable appeared from the corner of her eye. Now, given that this incident took place at her grandparents' house, a place abundant with numerous vintage items, she finds it unsurprising that this happened. Some of these items, as she believes, could be cursed or haunted. But even if they weren't, she would still be afraid of coming back to this place, and it's all because of this incident. The following is her footage. Watch.
That's the court's law. Get through it first. If you can get a room on the better. All the morning service.
This thing just moved.
So this is a game you've got to get, especially going to Pittsburgh and Detroit when you get a buy and stuff.
In the New York Football Giants, boy, all the talking heads would have been screaming about the Dallas Cowboys and sticking forth in this organization. So again, kudos to the Cowboys going on the road, getting a good win. See how they win that moving forward.
Look, there's a saying in golf, there's no pictures on the scorecard. If you're Dallas, you don't care if it's by $5 or it's going to be like, you just happy that you moved to 2-2. The injury to Parsons, and we don't know anything at this point, he just left Black Parker without shoe off. How do you assess what that man needs to actually... It's clearly not better if he's on the feet.
That would be, if he's missing any significant time, I think he's that best player on the side of the football. Really, because they have to be playing from the hand, from the hand. They're suited, but they have a team, and they get on the pass rush. But if you don't have
The door just moved.
Winning percentage goal 60% when they're big,
33 proposed 100 affordable housing laws, including the
quiet early on, much more involved, particularly
the safety over the top, and you'll see right down here. Ever, a free personal Suzuki dessert. An entree plus free dessert, just $13. That's a sweet deal.
level and they weren't able to kick a field goal late. There was a lot of involved. The score they got the rest. That is a Mexico after Dallas Speedway. So many touchdowns, 9 out of 10 trips in the red zone. At least they have that to build on defensively.
Are you real?
Absolutely. I mean, between the red zone
You can do it again.
touchdowns and the rushing attack. You know, I figured the Giants will get some tips and really try to pound.
I won't watch.
The house, guys, gives me the chills.
It's not that the pets are being eaten, it's that they're being sacrificed. That's the truth. We've imported a lot of people, over 5% of the population, from a country in which witchcraft is the dominant religion. That's not a guess. I've been to that country. I know a lot of great people from that country, by the way. I'm not attacking everyone in the country at all. But the fact is that the people in question come from a country in which witchcraft is the dominant religion and in which human sacrifice is a regular occurrence. That's just a fact. And you can try and shout me down or tell me that's not true. It is true. And anyone who's spent time there knows that it's true. And so it's really not about country of origin. It's certainly not about appearance. I can think of a lot of people from poor countries who I love, who share my values and my religious faith, and I'd be happy to live next to them. I don't want to live next to anyone who practices witchcraft because it's real, and that's a fact. No one wants to say that because it sounds spooky, but if you think it's not true, go to the country in question, which has been in abject misery since 1800, when it became the second democracy after the United States, and it's always been in misery.
Mystery knows no boundaries, and witchcraft has no race, no color, no nation. He's tweaking.
An amazing story to tell you about the first ever ice wall explorer in the late 1700s, Mr. William Morris. Now, this entire story comes from written accounts that have been hidden for hundreds of years up until recently, when the author Nos Confunden wrote about his story after coming across these documents that basically just told what he had found beyond the ice wall and what he had to go through to come back and tell the story to the whole world without triggering another great reset. Now, this story begins when William Morris's crew sailed all the way to Antarctica looking for the rumored Summer's Gate, which is supposedly an opening in the ice wall that only appears when it gets hot enough for the ice to melt and a boat to go through. Once they got over there, they actually did find a crack in the ice wall big enough for a boat to sail through, but they were too scared to go in. But it didn't even matter at that point because they were already too close and it sucked them through. Once they emerged the other side, they came across a vast new ocean as well as a red boat. That's all they described it as, just that it was red and that they had never seen anything like it before. The boat then blew a siren that was so loud and was hurting everyone on the crew But I guess once they found out that William Morris and his crew were not a threat, that they let them onto their boat and they spoke to them and basically told them that William Morris and his crew escaped enslavement from the actual bad people in the world, and that these lands that were outside of the ice wall are actually the peaceful place, and that where we live is the place that there are evil leaders running everything. The captain in the red boat said that he was from the Ancestral Republic and that they have been trying to liberate the people from the Middle Earth area in the inner ice wall continents for hundreds of years, but they have not been able to because they keep causing great resets where the entire population is basically wiped out and the rest of the people are made in baby making factories and they're grown in a lab and stuff, like the Cabbage Patch Kids stuff. So after William Morris found out that he basically made it out of enslavement by living beyond the ice wall, he stayed there for 10 years, but he just eventually went crazy with all this amazing stuff that he was discovering, all these new technologies and how good life could be for most people, that he actually went back to Earth, the middle region, and was telling people about everything that he had seen, but he had to keep it as secretive as possible so that he doesn't cause another great reset and for all of humanity to be wiped out. But yeah, that's the entire story about this guy. What do you guys think? Is it possible that this might actually be a true story? Could it be so crazy that this all actually exists and that there are secret continents in hidden areas everywhere else?
The Great Reset. I'm gonna start believing it. It's not what's happening right now with all the wars in the Middle East getting really hot on the stove.
Those people are very intelligent people that have that symbol. They have produced many things, invent many things, and they become powerful. And they also shake us up second time, with the help of another. These two have shook us up 2 times real hard, warning us. And they almost destroy themselves. But out of it, a new generation is coming, stronger, much better equipment, everything, powerful things going to be developed by these 2 people. Then the third one that will finally bring about purification of this land in this continent would be a man with red cap, red hat, or red cloak. Now, we do not know who that nation is or what people, but they say those people will have a large population and they will also have much scientific inventions of all type. Very powerful nation going to be. So once you start moving, these others 2 will join him with all their power and might. The 3 of them going to come here quickly together, and nothing can stop them. This time they're going to come right here. They say even they're going to come here so fast they come here for breakfast. Now this is nice clear day today, calm, everything, night. Tomorrow morning maybe we get up at breakfast time, then the whole sky will be darkened. Old man said, I don't know what will cause the darkening of the sky. Then he said the people will be raining from the sky. And in one day they're going to get control of this whole continent. And they're going to cut us up into 4 sections. And they're going to look for a leader that still remains, a native leader still remaining to the spiritual path. And to him they will gather people here to him. And they will say, now these people, I gave them the religion and the duty to produce things, to invent things, and to become powerful people. When they came here, what have they been doing to you? Now, suppose he was the last chief still remaining in this area. They will ask him, and they will say, well, those people have destroyed my people. They have taken care of and taken everything from my people, land, rivers, and hunting rights, and everything that I used. They just took it away from me against my opposition. Then those that have done that, what we call purification, would be the real wicked people. People have taken advantage of them in that manner. These figures had no heads on them. That will be their supreme punishment. Because right in daylight, right in public, they're going to weed out those bad people and they're going to chop their heads off, they said. And that is what they said will happen. That's first punishment. Then they say, what about these people here? And he will look at them and said, well, at least they make an attempt to help us. They did try to do something to help us, protect us. And they will pull out all those people. They will know you can't get away. They said they'll have some means of catching you. And they will bring those people. There'll be a lot of those people. Then they will say, look, you have disturbed this land, like these people. You have polluted their rivers and land and everything. Now you go and clean it up. And whoever survives out of that will able to stay with the leader here. Then they say, what about these people? These people have really suffered, been persecuted, laughed at, they've been punished, and they've been beat up also because they really stood by me. And they will pull out those people, and they will be brought to him, and they will be respected. That is what they say will happen at this period by the people that has this symbol and man with red cap and red cloak. They will come from east direction, from where the sun rises. And they will come here quickly. And they will have something to paralyze all man-made machinery. Everything come to a standstill. All power will go out. All man-made machinery will come to a standstill. And we will be helpless. And they just come and take it over. And this is what they will happen to by those people that are coming from the east direction. Now, if those people are commissioned by the Great Spirit to do that for the Great Spirit, if we can't clean it ourselves here, and if they fail, then the Great Spirit said there are another people coming from west direction. They'll be coming here for a long time. They're just taking their time. Slowly they're coming and building up more power, more people, more invention, and all that, and they just kept coming. If these people doesn't come here to purify this for the Great Spirit, then this one will come. And they said, when that happens, don't get them on the housetop and watch, because those people are coming from the west direction. There'll be millions of people coming up on the west coast, like ants crawling up.
It's getting biblical. What do you guys think about that prophecy with like the Third Reich symbolism? Is he talking about the Anunnakis? You guys let me know. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit and smash the like button for me. Smash that subscribe button, be part of the family. Remember, stay woke, and I'll catch you next time.